plate, James. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 8.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with another 2-2. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The batter.
Ready once again. Big dog Decky, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Jaime Garcia is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Jaime Garcia.
Standing in now, number 11. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stepping in now, Mays, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Oh and 1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. This is skied out toward right. Judge is there, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. In now, Small. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mariners lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Number 6 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The left fielder, number 11.
Stepping in, Brett Gardner. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
The windup and the 0-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next,
Striding in, Gary Sanchez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Now at the plate, number 22. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 22.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Comes set with the 0-1. And Cano out in front of it as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Big Daddy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw goes over to third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Mariners 3 and the Yankees 1. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Curveball that time, not even close. Grounded back up the middle. Small fields it cleanly. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with
Now
2
batting,
away.
center fielder.
Digging in
Aaron
once again, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the
Up
unwritten
next
rules
for
of
the
baseball, I think we just saw a
Designated
perfect
hitter,
example of that.
Chase
You hit one of mine, and
Headley.
I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Just keeping him close. Here's Chase Headley, and there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. Now the 0-1. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stepping in, number 6. He flew out in his last at bat.
Number 6.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
That's a ball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Set to deal on 2-2. Chop foul wide of first. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he
Now
wants to
batting,
do is get on base and
number 8.
take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, James. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks going back. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series as the Mariners have opened up a 4-1 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Standing in now, Big Dog Decky, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 11.
Digging in and looking for more, number 11. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Frazier is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Mariners 4, and stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. James Pazos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 47, James Pazos.
A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Ready with the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. His 4th long ball of this series. And the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
The batter,
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No hits to this point. fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Mariners are on top 4-2.
Dylan
Betances enters the
Now
game
pitching
from
for
the
the
pen,
Yankees,
and because this is a
number
non-save
68,
situation, it's
Dylan
evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work,
Leading
guys.
off
He
with
hasn't had a
Seattle,
chance to come in and
center
close the
fielder,
game out for several
number
days now, so
21.
they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Mays is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it 1 away. So coming to the plate, Small. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hicks on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 22.
Coming to the plate now, number 22. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Betances is ready. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Judge is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Mariners are down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez,
Leading off for the
0 for
Yankees.
3 with a couple of strikeouts
Catcher,
for him to this point in the
Gary
ball game. David Phelps
Sanchez.
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And a ball 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The
Here's Didi
shortstop.
Gregorius.
Didi
No hits in 3 tries so
Gregorius.
far. He's struck out once. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Decky is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Gregorius is retired, 2 down now.
Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. His past batting line against David Phelps, 1 for 3. In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. This one's flared out toward left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, still down by a count of 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show as we are back at Yankee Stadium for the beginning of the 8th. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Robinson Cano.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready for another shot now. Big Daddy, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting, number 6.
Ready once again, number 6. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back easily. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 8.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. James, he went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Chapman sets. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Boy, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Now batting, catcher, Big Dog Decky.
Stepping in now, Big Dog Decky fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. Stepping into the box, number 11. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Ready on 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Set to deal on 2-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of it. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off
He
the
doubled
bottom of the
earlier in the
ninth inning
game,
for
1
the
for
Yankees.
2 to this point.
Center fielder, number 31.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. The win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. That missed close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Chase Headley is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's only 1 for 10. He's taken him deep once. And look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Up around the chin there. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And that's over. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And that one pulled now to 3-2. Brett Gardner would be next. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
So he tried to go back-to-back curveballs. The first one he fouled off and should have recognized he was on it. The next one he didn't miss it for the base hit.
Into the box now. Brett Gardner hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, that's a big hit. They're running out of time, but they're clearly not going away without a fight. Now you're down 2. It gets interesting from here out.
Into the box,
99.
Aaron Judge. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Right fielder has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Seattle Mariners have taken a 2-1 series lead. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.